This is got and how or if these pieces are going to fit together. They'll square out.
This game has officials it at the 2 and at the 20-yard line. The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Hill's going to secure the football on the toss. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Jay Cutler takes a look now from under center. Throws the pass. Reaches out and grabs it. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Hill's going to secure the handoff. Yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Shrugs off the first hit. Wide to the left.
The Steelers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. They can't be pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
2nd and 2. They give it to him on the counter.
The Steelers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Mohamed C. A first drive and a first touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Steelers lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. This is Ginn running it out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. They bring in the extra tight end. Airing it out. Nice catch.
Well, there's no substitute for talent. That time we saw a lot of talent from the quarterback throwing it down the field, and what a good job of the wide receiver making the catch.
First down here after the completion. And the quarterback is taken down by Kiko Alonso.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Has his man and gaze all over that offense and brings him down.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
It'll be 3rd down. They'll go with the end around. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Late in the first, and that's a big stop on 3rd down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense. But I'll say this for the the offense. You got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on third down.
He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
The Steelers come out. Jumbo package on the field. Hill's going to take the handoff now. Hill in the backfield. Single back set. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. Slashes to the left side. He's in the clear. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Breeze from the shotgun. Makes the reception. That's a gain of only a yard. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. Breeze going to take it from the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel. 2nd down and 10. He's got the catch. 32. Here's the first snap after the big play. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Patriots come out in a 2 tight end set. Bailey takes down the quarterback.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 4 on the play. On the way, 3rd down. And now here's the toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Patriots know what a situation they were in right there. It was a tough one. 3rd and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
The coach is going to go for it. Out of the shotgun formation. He's got the catch. The Patriots go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. Intercepted!
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Patriots from the 22. On the money. Tackled down at the 22.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
The Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Catch made. Gains 15.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Breeze completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
Breeze on the move. Force it across for the touchdown.
Anytime the offense is near the goal line, you've got to be alert for the quarterback moving and trying to run with the football. Nobody on the defense is watching the quarterback, and he just scrambles in easily for the touchdown.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And the fair catch is made by Ginn. The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Is met at the 44.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap. 2nd and 6. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
3rd down and 6. Brings it in. No one's going to get him now. The 10 going to take it home for the touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
The Steelers now side kick attempt.
Underway. The last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Now 1st and 10. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Patriots signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Second down coming up. Has the reception all alone.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down at the 27. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Coming up, second down. This will be the last play before halftime. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. Flag is out. That onside kick attempt did not travel 10 yards, which is an automatic penalty. Double tight end formation. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Set up now at the 36.
Second and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Pass is intercepted. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way.
The key to any defense, do you have linebackers that can make plays in the passing game? Kiko Alonso, that was a terrific job that time getting the interception.
The Steelers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Bill.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Sanu with the catch. Touchdown! And that touchdown puts them in the driver's seat. Early stages of the second half.
You know, somewhere along the line, you got to take a stand, and you just got to say, I've had enough. And on the defensive side, they didn't do that in that drive, so maybe they could come out on the offensive side, find a way to score some points and get back into this game.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line.
The Patriots offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Green's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Looking across the middle. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Green's got it on a pass, has some heat on it.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
1st and 10. Touchdown, and they cut into that lead.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Patriots getting ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Tackles made.
The Steelers' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line, and that gains a few.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 7. Handoff. Wide to the left. Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown.
Not everybody's able to run the football in near the goal line for scores anymore in the offense. It's just too hard. But this offense, tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and he got in there for the score.
The Steelers ready here for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down at the 25. Green's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half. And you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
First down at the 47. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Green's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, But when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
And this is Ginn running it out. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground. That return's good for about 20. The Steelers' offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today. Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
1st and 10. Throws the pass. Over the middle and incomplete that time. 2nd down coming up. Cutler's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
One last play before the quarter ends. 1st down and 10. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
And the point after is good. The Steelers getting ready to kick it off. And a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Second down and 10. Green had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Catch made by A.J. Green. Green's tackled right at the 35. The Patriots have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Green's been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
The line of scrimmage, the 35.
2nd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Looking long. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
The Patriots don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Has his target. Jones there to make the tackle.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Gets the handle here. Jones in on the tackle.
The Patriots, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Makes the reception. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. And that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal. Oh, my gosh, when you miss an extra point, that is heartbreaking. You got to concentrate on an extra point just like you would a 50-yard field goal. It's like in golf. We see great golfers miss putts from 2 feet away. Why? They didn't concentrate.
Again, takes the hit and is brought down.
The Steelers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Into the open. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense.
Keep 2 hands on that ball. Quarterback didn't do it, so when he's hit, that football came flying out.
Really good field position here to start this drive.
The Patriots bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
2nd and short. The Patriots now move the chains.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
1st down here after the completion.
Here in the 4th quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, and they only pick up a few yards.
2nd and 8. Looking across the middle, has his target. And that's a touchdown late in this one.
What a day for the quarterback. Man, he must feel great. He is going to sleep good tonight. When you're throwing a ball like this, he is on fire. Every time they're open, he's throwing it in there for a touchdown.
The Steelers set to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. An open lane. And in for the touchdown. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
Got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Patriots take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, you know, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game, and just know today the team on the other side beat you up, and they were the better team.
The Patriots take it from the 23. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Almost intercepted that time.
This will be second down.
He's wide open for the grab. Going to take it the distance.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff.
Runs up to grab it at the 4.
That return's good for about 33. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Hill's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Makes the catch. That's reception. Number 7 for him. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. One more snap and we can call it a day.
First down at the 49. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.